Hi everyone and welcome to the Zendesk updates report for November. Let's start on with the Admin Center announcements. Zendesk gives you the control over your data, including deciding which data you keep and which data you delete. The attachment deletion schedules feature lets you to automatically delete attachments in bulk, helping you manage your data storage and comply with global privacy legislation such as GDPR and CPRA. Admins and agents in custom roles with permission can create conditions for automatically deleting attachments on tickets that have been closed and archived. Moving on to the next one, Zendesk have separated end-user API access from team member access so that you can control end-user access specifically. With the new API password access setting for end users, admins can control if end users are allowed to make authenticated API requests. If turned off, requests from end users are considered anonymous. As a reminder, I want to mention that Zendesk will be removing the password access for APIs for team members. So you have until December 31st this year to migrate to either API tokens or authorization. If you currently have password access for team members turned on, end user access will also be turned on. The next change is driven by the need to create a transparent, consistent, and predictable experience for all customers. Customers will now be able to accurately track their automated resolutions and automates average billing against their annual purchased allowance in Admin Center. What does this mean? Starting January 1st next year, customers on non-standard contracts such as agent months, including seasonal or supplemental, multi-year and TLA subscriptions will be automatically billed on a monthly basis for any automated resolution usage that exceeds their allowance limit. For that reason, we encourage you to first monitor the new automated resolutions allowance and overage in your admin center starting this month to understand your current consumption versus your contractual limit. The two dashboards can be found in the admin center under automated resolutions or overage. The second advice that we have for you, I think is the most important, is to configure how your account responds when you reach your automated resolution limit. These two options, functionalities, can be found under overage. So the first one, maintain functionality and allow overage, which is the default setting, lets AI agents to continue to serve customers after you exceed your account's baseline or purchased automated resolutions. When you select this option, or when this option is selected, your account will be charged for pay-as-you-go automated resolutions when you reach your automated resolution limit. So here you can also see that the cost will be charged for overage at a higher rate. The next function is post functionality and don't allow overage. So this function poses AI agent functionality preventing overage charges. When you select this option, any capabilities that require automated resolutions will no longer function when you reach your automated resolution limit, and more support requests will be routed to live agents. So the cost here is no added cost. So this is what we give an advice on for customers to do. Moving on to the next one, clients who want to get the best of their accounts now have access to the Launchpad. This is a new page in the Admin Center. It is designed to guide you through setting up the features included in your subscription and introducing you to products you can try out that aren't part of your plan yet. The available guides are email basic setup, AI agent setup, get started on messaging, basic business rules setup such as triggers, macros, or others. Launchpad also shows product trials available based on your subscription and eligibility. You should know that you can activate a free 30-day trial for these products, such as Voice, Copilot, Workforce Management, Zendesk Suite Plan upgrades, and others. The Launchpad is available to both paid and trial customers on any Zendesk plan. Next one is related to the modernized email settings page. The email admin page is updated and now provides better ways for you to manage and customize your email channel. With the new page layout, related settings are grouped together, making them easier to find. Starting off with the first one, manage support addresses. Here you can manage them all under one window. The next one is authenticated SMTP connectors. Customers who use the SMTP connector can now manage their domains in a single page. Then we have the email templates here. HTML templates are now also available on their own page. And then underneath we have the email settings, the remaining settings which are located still on the main page, and they have an updated user interface experience. This feature is designed to help you to manage high volumes of temporary data without needing to build or maintain custom API-based deletion jobs. Now you have the ability to automatically delete older custom object records that you no longer need. Custom objects are any objects that are not tickets, organizations, or users. This is any data that is relative to your account and you store information about it in Zendesk. With the help of deletion schedules, you specify conditions an object record must meet to be deleted. Admins and agents with permissions can create and manage deletion schedules for your custom objects records. Moving on to the next one, which is related to the prioritization of agent skills in omnichannel routing. Agent skills are essential for solving certain tickets. That is why Zendesk introduces agent skill prioritization within omnichannel routing to make sure you handle the tickets which they can easily solve. How will this work? You set priority levels for each of an agent skills. When the skill priority is set, omnichannel routing tries to assign tickets that match an agent's high priority skills first. Agents with high priority skills would receive other tickets only when there are no tickets in the queue with their high priority skills. Then we have version management for environment configurations. Managing changes within environments is difficult, so version management is Zendesk's new tool that makes it easy to deploy configuration changes between your environments. This is possible with the set of features to inspecting, comparing, and deploying changes. What you can do? The first one is inspect. You can inspect your setup and make safer changes to your configurations. You can also save snapshots of the best version of configurations for your environments. Then you can compare the configurations within snapshots to identify changes. And then you can deploy configuration changes from one environment to another. The inspect, snapshot, and compare functionality is being automatically rolled out to all suite growth plans and above and support professional plans and above. The deployment functionality is being automatically rolled out to suite into enterprise plans and above and support enterprise. With this enhancement, Zendesk aims to bring value to admins. The enhancement to the AI recommendations is that they show up at the right time, at the right place. Until now, AI recommendations were only available on the Overview Copilot section of the Admin Center. With this update, AI recommendations now surface in line with the relevant Admin Center pages. For example, you might see a banner that appears in macros when you have a macro recommendation. The AI recommendations also have a dedicated recommendations page where you can filter through more than 40 recommendation types. And you can also find them as a spotlight on the Admin Center homepage. This feature is available for the clients who have the Advanced Data Privacy and Protection add-on. Data masking lets you hide personally identifiable information from agents in custom roles across support, guide, and admin center. Masked data remains in the database but is only visible to agents who need access, reducing unnecessary exposure of personal information. This feature gives admins more granular control over who can view the personal information and helps companies to meet regulatory requirements such as GDPR. With this, we move on to the announcement for the Zendesk support product. Currently, agent approvers are using separate channels, such as ticket notes, email, Slack, or Teams to clarify approval details prior to responding to the approval requests. This led to the adoption and support of a new feature, the common threads within approval request. With approvals, your team can send approval requests to other team members or registered end users without leaving the ticket. Originally, approvers had two options for responding to an approval request: to approve or deny. Now, approvers can have a third option, which allows them to communicate directly with the ticket assignees within the context of the approval request. Some additional information about approvals is that they support both customer and employee service scenarios. Agents can approve or deny requests in Agent Workspace, and end users can approve or deny requests in the Help Center without needing a Zendesk license. Then moving on to the guide announcements, which is starting with the implementation of the generative search results in the Help Center custom team. Many customers would like to start using the generative search feature. However, editing their customized theme is a barrier to adopting it, or it has been. With the new tool, it is now being really easy. The new feature is called the Quick Answers Theme Updater. It automatically uses this placeholder here, which is included into the custom theme without requiring you to touch the theme code. And what it does is it shows an AI generated answer before search results in the Zendesk Help Center. The updater is still in beta and modifies custom code, which can differ greatly from Help Center to Help Center. The rollout is happening gradually. If your team is eligible to apply the automatic update, you'll see the feature in your account automatically. To track and be confident in your procedure optimizations, Zendesk have released the version performance tracking. Version performance tracking means you can optimize procedures and get real data on performance. If a newer update doesn't perform well, you can quickly revert back to a proven version and make sure your agents get the most out of AutoAssist. The last announcement from the guide product is the Knowledge Builder. If you don't have a help center and are ready to build one, or if you have an outdated help center that you want to refresh, this tool is the right one for you. The Knowledge Builder uses your ticket data and quickly creates a new help center with the help of generative AI. This feature analyzes your ticket data from the last 30 days to pinpoint the most common customer issues and combines them with key business context. For example, your target audience and brand information to automatically generate a knowledge base in any selected language. The recommended help center hierarchy appears in the preview pane, which you can see here, which includes up to 40 proposed articles that address the most common challenges your customer face. You can edit your business information and regenerate up to 10 new previews. When you're satisfied with the preview, you can generate your help center with draft articles. You can review and edit the draft articles before you publish the help center, of course. You can use this feature to create one help center for each brand on your account. This means that if you launch this feature and create a help center for a brand in your account, you cannot use this feature to create another help center for that brand. Let's move on to the workforce management announcements, starting off with the replace tasks in bulk in workforce management schedule. Zendesk are continuously improving the scheduling solution to meet your large and smaller scheduling needs. So editing tasks in bulk is one of the most recent features the scheduling tool offers. With it, we can switch agents' tasks to different ones in bulk. This can be very handy when reprioritizing work streams for the day, switching a team's focus to another channel, or simply replacing a canceled meeting or event with something else. Let's see the next one, which is expanded visibility of agent time off requests. Zendesk Workforce Management is expanding the window of time of request displayed to agents on their agent schedule sidebar in Zendesk Workforce Management. Having visibility into time of requests is essential for enabling agents to make their work, expectations, and time away from work. Previously, the Workforce Management agent schedule displayed time of requests within a 30-day window, 30 days in the past and 30 days in the future. While time off always appeared on the agent's main schedule, this limitation has now been updated. The sidebar now displays time of requests for a full year ahead while maintaining the 30-day view for past requests. With this, we can move to the last section, which is the announcement for the AI functionalities. Starting off with the custom intent categories for Intelligent Triage. Intelligent Triage is a part of Zendesk Copilot. It automatically classifies every ticket to help you understand why customers are reaching out and builds the foundation for automation at scale. Having more control and flexibility to manage your intents is a top priority so that you can more easily route, automate, and report on tickets. When creating a custom intent, you can now add intent categories and subcategories directly in your account to group and reorganize custom intents. This makes it easier to reflect your business structure, improve visibility, and manage intents at scale. All Zendesk customers with the Copilot add-on will have access to this new feature. If you're using AutoAssist, you can view the suggestion sources to understand which sources were used to generate a given suggestion. Procedures and articles used to generate AutoAssist suggestions will now be shown as part of the rationale in the composer, and this is how they might look like. This is a good improvement because if the wrong source was used, you can update titles and content to better reflect the problems they are solving so that AutoAssist can pick them up more often. Admins and agents with permissions to view a given procedure or article will see the title of the source. The title of the source can be clicked to open. Similar tickets are also used by AutoAssist to generate suggestions, but currently they are not a part of this release and will be exposed as suggestion sources in the coming weeks. This is the last announcement for the AI functionalities. It is related to multiple knowledge sources that can be related in AI Agents Essential. Valuable content often lives across multiple systems, apps, and internal pages. For AI agents to deliver consistent, high-quality responses, they need access to all the content your team relies on, not just what's on your Zendesk Help Center. Until now, AI Agents Essential could reference only Zendesk Help Center articles as a knowledge source. With this update, however, you can now add and use external content stored in knowledge alongside your Help Center content. These external content sources include Confluence sites and spaces. Also, web crawled content from public or authenticated websites, or other external records ingested through the Federated Search API. So, these were the announcements for November. Thank you very much for your attention. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us via the emails you see here on this slide.